It's me and Steve, back out on another hike. We're heading over towards, where are we heading?
Crowden Clough.
No, we're going up Crowden Clough, but we're heading up Fairbrook Naize, that's where we're heading.
Weekend again.
Yeah. Anyway, look at this blooming waterfall here, it's beautiful. Some lovely fresh water comes down here today. Really nice. How far have we walked to get this, Steve?
20 miles.
20 miles just for a pint of water, not even beer. So this used to be I imagine a grouse shooting cabin back in the 1800s.
It's about 6 o'clock and after a little detour for some water we've arrived at our spot on Fairbrook Naize.
A little detour, Steve, a big detour. I nearly got shot by Steve for that.
Yeah.
This is a PD location. That stands for Patrick Dickinson Top Spot.
It is though, look at that view down the valley behind me. Amazing. I think we're just going to sit down, rest our feet and think about the camp for tonight, where we're going to set up, etc.
Well, let's get the tent up, Steve.
Right.
We're on filming.
All right.
Well, we've had a hell of an evening. I don't know, I got into a bit of a funny frame of mind. Then Andy Beavers come walking along the path, so it's like, Andy Beavers! So we had a good chat, briefly, and he's gone off to camp close by. But then, come to get my food out, and I couldn't find it. And I took it out of my bag to eat some nuts a few miles back, and it was like, oh my God, I've left the food there. But anyway, it was underneath my tent. We found it in the end, so that panic was over. So starting to relax a bit now.
Yeah, got some fantastic views.
Yeah. Bit nippy tonight, but we're on the noodles. I've had my main meal, now on the noodles, and then I'll have a beer that Steve kindly bought up.
Well, donated.
We carried 2 each.
Yes. I was going to carry on, but I thought, nah, he's fitter than me.
Well, too right. Should carry my own beer if I'm going to drink it. Tripped over them.
Yeah.
Now let's suck the last of the McEwen's champion. Good beer, that, Steve.
Cheers, Dave. Good help there.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah, that's good beer.
Yeah, there's a good moon out tonight.
Yeah, that's brightened up since before.
Yeah,
You could walk by that.
just about.
Doesn't feel as cold as it did earlier, I think.
No, I think the wind's dropped.
Yeah.
That wind was a bit biting earlier on, and I was really cold when we were talking to Andy.
Yeah, I was.
But certainly feel a bit better.
That's the reason why I left. I was too cold to stay.
Yeah.
Hope I didn't appear rude.
I think he was about ready for bed.
Yeah. We just like turned up out of the blue with beer.
Yeah.
Do you want a drink? Is this on time lapse?
No, it's filming.
Oh, sorry. Hey, cut that bit out. Yeah, those night walkers are getting closer.
Oh, there.
Heading towards Fairbrook.
Thank you, good morning, and now the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 05:05 on Friday the 30th of June. There is a warning of gales in Trafalgar. The general synopsis at midnight: developing Atlantic low moving rather quickly eastwards, expected northern Scotland 995 by midnight tonight. The area forecast for the next 24 hours: Viking, north at Sierra. Variable 2 at first in north at Sierra, otherwise southerly 3 to 5, back in southeasterly 4 to 6 later. Rain or showers, good, occasionally moderate. southeast area. Westerly, backing southwesterly 3 to 5. Backing southeasterly 4 to 6 later. Showers, then rain later. Good occasional pour later. 40s, Cromarty 4, time Dogger. South or southwest 4 or 5. Occasionally 3 in Cromarty and 6 elsewhere. Rain or showers.
The shipping forecast.
It is, yeah.
I ain't heard that for a while.
German right. West
It's
or
love
northwest,
listening to that. It's really comforted, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's on like really late at night as well sometimes, isn't it?
You know, it reminds me of when I was a young child at my grandparents' and my granddad getting ready to go to work in the morning.
Right.
And Radio 4 on and the shipping forecast.
Yeah, it's funny how it springs back memories like that.
Yeah.
It does for me as well.
Does it? Yeah.
Different circumstances and things. Good morning.
Morning, Steve.
What a beautiful morning.
Oh, it's nice and dry, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely. It's going to be a nice day.
A sauce.
A sauce,
Tomato or
HP.
brown. Sauce. I can't believe that with the mortgages, people say, oh, we need help from the government. Well, bloody, when there was 17% when I had my mortgage, you didn't get no help.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when interest rates used to be that high.
Yeah.
It was good for savers.
It's only blooming, what, 5 or 6% now?
Trouble is, we live in a different world now. Everybody's got loads of things on tick, haven't they? It was different,
Yeah.
like back in
Well,
those days. A
bit.
lot of people only had a mortgage and perhaps the car, the old fit car.
Yeah, and probably, well, houses, I think, are just a lot more expensive and
Oh God, yeah.
using up a larger proportion of your income.
Yeah, yeah. That's another thing. People used to back then borrow double, I think, against their income. Now it's 4 times against their income.
Is
to
it?
borrow.
I see. Yeah.
It's like when the Tories sold off all the council houses, they didn't replace them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine selling them off, but
To housing
replace them.
associations, and then it was part ownership, which is what I had with the house association. You're just totally ripped off. I was lucky to be able to buy the rest of my house.
Well, my dad bought his off the council,
Yeah.
but like I said, they didn't replace them.
Mm.
Ugh, I hate it when they start going into detail.
Just give us the news in
Yeah.
brief.
It's like one of my bugbears is they'll tell you like the headlines and they'll go, now over to our correspondent. And they just tell you exactly the same thing. And it's like, what's the point of having paying somebody to live in that country just to repeat the headline?
Yeah. There used to be a programme, didn't there? I don't know whether it still is, our correspondent in so-and-so. I quite used to enjoy that. Very in-depth information.
Yeah, I wish I could find one of those covers like Paul Weston's got.
Yeah.
And it's even, even got a
The
little
radio.
hole where you can pull the aerial up. And it's like, made by the company. I think.
Yeah. Yours looks different to mine, the radio. Mine's a bit different. Yeah. Seems a bit more plain.
Right.
Oh, I don't think mine's a Goodman's either.
Oh, right. I thought I might have had some inside connections into the world of radio.
Me and Dave are all packed up. I'm just sat on this rock.
Good morning, Andy.
Morning. Oh, and here's Mr. Andy Beavers. Morning, Andy.
Morning.
We're ready.
Yeah,
Ah,
Had a good night.
not too bad. Come and have a sit here and have a little join us for a minute. Yeah, not a bad night really.
I'll turn this off, don't worry.
Oh, you know.
Mine's running.
All
But
right.
not a bad night really. I think I got up twice for a pee and I felt quite warm after I'd got in my bag.
Chilly this morning though, wasn't it?
Do you know what? I hadn't noticed it this morning. It was
Yeah.
last night I noticed
Yeah.
it. What I did was I got my waterproofs out and I pulled them over my sleeping bag and that seemed to make quite a bit of difference. I mean, my sleeping bag weighs 550. It's an 800 fill down, direct from China, and I've been really pleased with it. It's packs down pretty small, but
I
it's
was
about at its limit, I think.
I was
last
awake
night.
up first thing. I was up at like 10 to 5 nearly in a wee.
Yeah,
Got out quite chilly. Got straight back in bag and had another half an hour, 40 minutes.
yeah.
And got kettle on.
We were up at 5, weren't we?
Yeah, I was up at 4:45. I was hoping to. I thought I'll get up. Yeah, I woke up and I thought I'll get up and see if I could get a sunrise, but there wasn't.
Well, there's a bit of one,
Not
weren't
much
there?
of one.
There's a bit of
A
one.
little bit.
Square kind of sun poking
Yeah.
up through the cloud.
Yeah, yeah.
It's weird how they change shape like that.
No, not long after that, I think I turned me heat out about 11 last night, so I was
Yeah.
easily asleep for 11. I've had about 6.5 hours kit.
Yeah.
That's usual for me. I easily do 6-7 hours. Sometimes
Yeah.
I do 8 hours in winter, me.
Did you come across last night that night walker?
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh,
He stopped here. We saw him
Yeah.
coming from right over there,
Yeah.
and eventually he come by here, and he stood there. We're talking to him for 5 minutes. He put his light off, and you could see him a bit better.
What we're
And,
doing, we're in that perimeter.
Yeah, he says he does it quite a bit. He's doing. He cycled all the way from Sheffield, walking 27, about 30 miles all
Yeah.
the way round.
Does 60 sometimes.
He'd been up Win Hill to start with, before, but left his push bike in Edale, all the way around here. He says sometimes he walks 60 miles, and then he's going to cycle back home.
Yeah, he said he might have bumped into you because he was heading off
He was
that
a
way.
nice chap. Yeah.
So we gave him directions and told him to shake your tent.
I didn't hear no, so.
No,
So
no.
by-
I'm sure he went round that way.
It was still, like I say, when I got my head down, it was still, it was still pretty light.
Yeah.
Even though it was like I said, about quarter to 11 or something like that, I think. So it wouldn't take me long to knock off.
No, nor me. We had the other can of beer, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we had two of those small cans each, and yeah, that was about it really.
Hit the spot though, don't they? That's 7.3.
I'm not used to it. They're strong beers. That what brand is it?
McEwen's Champion.
McEwen's Champion. Yeah, it's nice beers. Nice beer actually. Gold medal winning beer, isn't it?
Well, it was brewed for a competition, like a brewery competition, and it won first prize.
Yeah.
So they thought, well, they might as well flog it to the public, and that's where it got its name, Champion.
Yeah.
Great.
Can't
I'm going to get my bag on, so I'll speak to you in a bit.
I like
Oh,
craft
yeah.
ciders and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah. Don't mind the flat ciders, like the scrumpy sort of stuff.
I might sometimes bring a couple of cans of like JD whiskey and
Yes.
lemonade or cola, a couple
Yeah.
of cans, a couple of small cans of them. That's about me.
Lighter weight as well, isn't it? Something like that.
Right.